What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Nimbus. And today we are going to talk about Nimbus' new fighting game called Blade Stranger. We are going to do a review on Blade Stranger. Let's get into it. Let's go. Alright guys, so I was able to get Blade Strangers a couple of days early, and my first impression of this game is that I freaking love this game. Okay, it's not like your traditional fighting game. It's a lot easy to play. It's like I always say, it's one of those fighting games where it's easy to play, hard to master. Okay, you have your traditional things like in every fighting game. You have your story mode, you have your arcade mode. You know, they didn't do what Street Fighter V did, that they came out without a story mode in an arcade mode. No. They have their story mode and they have their arcade mode. They have their training mode. They have their tutorials. They do have an online. So let's go through all of the points of this game, and we could discuss, or I'll tell you guys how I feel, or the things that, the pros and the cons of this game. Let's start with story mode. Story mode is nothing spectacular. It's nothing like Mortal Kombat X. It's like a traditional, story mode. You go through the motions, and within the story, the whole premise of the story is that apparently these machines that look like big modems. The story's a little weird. They look like big modems, and apparently they are the guardians, if that, of like the multiverse, and there's supposed to be one fighter called the Blade Stranger that protects those universes, and they needed to find a new Blade Stranger. So what they decided to do was they decided to take special people from all around the multiverse, bring them together all at once. Now, supposedly in the story, when they do something like that, the people that they teleport all at once become very violent and they'll start to fight each other. So their idea was to remove their memory and insert a new memory that they were going to be in a tournament, and that's the reason why they are fighting each other. That's why all these characters are fighting each other. And it was really dope in the sense that who they brought into this game. Like, we have characters from Gunvolt, Asura's Striker. We have characters from Cave Story, from Code of Princess, Isaac from The Binding of Isaac. I love this roster, to be honest. Then they have new characters that are specifically for this game, like Helen. Then the final boss, Lena. She's supposed to be. They're all new characters for this game. Then there's characters from another game that I really never heard that game before, and I'm not gonna even try to pronounce this name. So yeah, it kind of made me interested because I want to check out that game now, but I have no idea what game that is. I do know the other games, like Asura from Gunvolt. I freaking love that game. I have that game on everything that ever came out. I have it digitally. I have it for the 3DS, and I have it for the Switch. So I was really excited. So was really excited for Cave Story. So that's basically the premise of the story. Arcade mode is your traditional arcade mode. You go through characters to get to the final boss. Your tutorials. Now, in the tutorial, they go through every aspect of the game, how you do certain things, and the mechanics of the game. So let's get into the mechanics. The mechanics of this game is not your traditional 6-button, light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. It doesn't go like that. It's light attack, heavy attack, unique attack, and special attack. Okay? Those are your 4 buttons, right? Now, within your 4 buttons, you could do various moves, clearly. They have a universal overhead and a universal sweep. I guess that's what I would call it, because it's down in the unique button, and you'll do a sweep that medium attacks and high attacks, it goes under them. Okay, so they also have cancel moves, which I freaking love. To do your cancel move, it does take 1 meter. Okay, now a lot of people will say playing this probably that the combo system is easy because literally everyone has the same combo, which would be light, because when you hit light 3 times, it does 3 different moves, but it's only a 3-hit combo. So everyone basically has the same move. Let's say light, heavy, special, super. Everyone in the game could do that, but because you have a cancellation system, I feel like it could get really your combos could really be unique in the sense because of the cancel systems. Now with that being said, it's just not, you know, cancel going crazy, doing crazy combos. No, they do have something, they did implement something to stop all of that, like infinites and whatnot. Now you have a thing called a combo meter, if you will. It's a meter that when you start a combo, it'll start draining, right? Once that meter drains, you cannot you can't hit anymore, you can't continue the combo anymore, right? And they also have something implemented called repeat penalty. Now repeat penalty, I would say, is almost like what Skullgirls has, that once you start repeating the same moves over and over, you cannot hit the person anymore. In this case, you can continue hitting the person, but the penalty is that when you're repeating your moves over and over and you get a repeat penalty, your damage is cut in half and your combo meter wastes a lot faster. Okay, so you have to mix up your moves, that way you don't get hit with a repeat penalty. So that's a great thing. They also have a comeback mechanic, just like let's say X Factor in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. If you have low life and you have 1 meter, you could do your heat up. It's called heat up, where you won't get hit back by your opponent's first move. That way they can't go into a combo. And I think it's like you don't take any recoil. So if your opponent's hitting you, you can hit them back. Okay, and the moment you use your special, because it takes 1 bar, at least 1 bar to do it, and the moment your bar is over, you're out of that mode, if you will. They also have breaker moves that it's a little weird. It reminds me of alpha counters, where while you're blocking, by using 1 meter, you could stop your opponent from hitting you. But it's not like a breaker in the sense that if your opponent's in a combo and they're hitting you, you can't break out of it. You're just gonna have to eat all those hits. Okay, so this game has many layers, and you know, many layers to it. Yes, that is easy to play. Yes, but it's really hard to master. Someone playing this at a high level, this game is really entertaining. Super entertaining. What else does this game has? There is a versus mode. There is a training mode. Now, I didn't really get into the online because the online is not working at the moment. I will be doing a gameplay for this video when the game officially releases. So I would be going online to play, and I don't know the net code, how good it is, but I'll definitely let you guys know in that video while I'm playing. The graphics, the way it looks. I love the way it looks. But I do have one issue with it. How can I put it? When you look at the outline of it looks kind of grainy, and I don't understand why it's like that. I don't know if that's the art style that they choose to go with, because it's more of a digital universe, if you will. Think of it's weird. It almost looks like the character's digitized, if you will. And I don't know if that's the art style they're going with because of the story of, you know, the whole bringing them from different universe, these machines that look like modems. I don't know if that's the reason why they look that way. They look a little rough. They're almost digitized. They look rough around the edges. But that's really, other than that, the game looks awesome. The animations are so fluent. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. So that's the only really I have of it. Another thing that I found interesting, which is pretty cool, if you are in versus mode or like in arcade mode, all the characters are unlocked. Like quote from Cave Story, Gunvolt is unlocked, Shovel Knight, because yes, I forgot to mention that Shovel Knight is in this game, and he looks massive in this game. Like, Nintendo always portrays him, or in his own game, portrays him as very small, very chibi looking, like, you know, very chibi like. In this game, he looks like 7 foot tall. He looks like a Goliath. He's huge. So I think that looks pretty awesome. But with that being said, let's keep it moving. All the characters are unlocked. When you do story mode, they're not unlocked. You have to go through the story with numerous characters to unlock those characters. So it's pretty cool. It's almost like a video games back in the day that you had to go through the game several times. That way you could unlock everything, which I freaking love. So yeah, I do hope that there's DLC for this game. And I know that sounds crazy because a lot of people hate DLC, but in the age that we live in, DLC is prevalent right now. So I want them to release more characters. I really do. I am enjoying this game a lot. I was excited that Nicalis was doing this because as of right now, Nicalis is my favorite publisher on the Switch. I love the way they do things. I love their packaging, because if you see, they always give you like a little keychain, a little toy or something, whatever it is. It has a manual, a freaking manual, something that we never get. Every Nicalis game that I ever bought, and I buy them all, always have a manual, and they have exchangeable covers, which is pretty freaking cool. Okay, so I can't complain. I never complain about their games, like Nicalis' games, because they're always top notch. Okay. Now, do I recommend this game to you? 100%. If you are a fan of these characters, quote from Cave Story, Dunvo, Isaac, Shovel Knight, if you're fans of these characters and you love fighting games, or at least you're interested in fighting games, I definitely recommend this game to you guys. It's not a hard game to play. If you're not into fighting games, like, you know, hardcore like I am, because you guys know I love fighting games hardcore, but you just like to enjoy fighting games, this is a very easy fighting game to pick up and play. Now, for you guys that love fighting games and you love to be in training mode and like find little things, you will find certain things here to play, and at a higher level, this game is a whole different story. Okay, I totally recommend this game 100% to both sides of the coin. Whether you're into fighting games but not like that and you just want to play for fun, it's very easy to play, or you're really into fighting games and you like all the technical side of fighting games, this has that as well. Okay, so I do recommend this game 100%. It's a phenomenal fighting game. I still have to try the online. I don't know how it runs online with the netcode and whatnot. I will be giving you guys an update on that gameplay video that I will be throwing out. So yeah, that's Blaze Strangers. It's coming out the 28th, this Tuesday. So check it out. With that being said, guys, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, comment down below, and please do not forget to subscribe. Subscribe, guys. I'm trying to put out videos every other day. We're moving forward, and it's all fun. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Gaming with Nimbus. Deuces.